Ciri had happened on the Crones. The beastly sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the Wild Hunt. Ciri escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
Wow, let's continue. I stopped. Oh yeah. So I needed to help.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
The Bloody Baron. And this quest is the last one with Bloody Baron. Some weird lags. This is part I still don't know what the.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
What's the part? What's the number? Maybe something around 17, 18. I'm not sure. I'll check it
It's ploughing pouring again.
later. At some point. I hope. At some point I'll need to go to Nilfgaard. Or more like Nilfgaard in camp. But or camp or whatever. But yep. There are a couple of missions there if I remember correctly.
What's happening? Some sort of blasted vendetta.
My lord, we'd have never thought.
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare, a horse fiend. Folk done went mad, lunged at each other, murdering all neighbors or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their canting. Should give 'em a taste of the whip to bring 'em in line, cause...
My lord, 'tis what they said too, about the mare, meaning that is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claimed so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass was leading them, asking after her mother.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. All in! With the swamp to cross and those cursed crones to hunt down. Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them, care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
And Fanny has been, or he's been skeptical. But what is funny is that I'm quite sure that he's aware of the existence of at least some creatures. If, like, Gryphons exist or Wyverns or something, why someone else cannot exist? I mean, we had a contract to kill a Wyvern or something, or Gryphon, not far from his far from his place, from his, it's not a castle, whatever that is, kind of village, whatever. I'm sure that he is the leader of that village. He's supposed to be aware of that. So.
Hard fight, tough going. Aye, haven't seen that many all at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing
I should probably just stop left clicking everything, but I just took this habit to
through you, brawny bird. Good, me, dear. All right, boys, let's move on.
Just left click,
Show these horrors
because you need to approach. If you're gonna click on the same place while the monster is far from you, it's kind of pointless. Not bad. Slow reaction.
Where's a horror like that come from? A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
It's just so weird and scripted. The way they're just kind of
Witcher, why are you here?
Tell you later.
pushing me. I don't know if it's even the most correct word in this situation.
What are you looking at? Eternal flame will burn away our sins.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
What the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really.
He pay you much to be his yes man?
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Don't.
Over here!
I didn't know it's Anna. With her hands. Man. The mic will disappear. Probably. That's so weird.
Mother?
You see, and then you can see.
Is that her? No. No. Impossible. We must do something. Witcher!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves, perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
The messy, the seam, the fat, delicious. You make a feed. You'll spoil our feast.
They're not even attacking me. Damaging me.
The messy, the sinews, the fat, delicious. You reek of fear. You'll spoil our feast.
Whole army attacking this Finn, no one's damaging him except me. That's Why? Why? Look at that. Man, what is happening?
The messy seems delicious. You'll spoil our feast.
I can't even dispel it with my one sign. They did some damage.
What was that? Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Just look at her.
How do you know it's her?
Witcher, you know of these things. You must. What's wrong with her?
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this curse?
Not till I know what it is.
She can't have lived here alone. Perhaps there's someone else. Someone who saw something.
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
A boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone.
Like, okay, me, I know it's Anna because I've played the game. How do they know it's Anna? Nothing indicates it's Anna. It's some kind of a creature. I mean, she might have seen some jewelries or something that indicate that it's Anna. The problem is that she opened the door, she saw this creature, and she instantly fell to her knees. So it's kinda weird, you know. It was instantly. It's not how it works. In order to understand who it is, or see some jewelers or something, you need to look at the creature, you know. Seeing it in 2 seconds, like, it's practically impossible. Or maybe it's just impossible for me. Maybe other humans are just more, I don't know, intelligent, better equipped, better eyes, better memory.
Johnny! Johnny! Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby. Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something. Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher! You frightened me.
Thought it were those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crones sent them to punish me.
Get on the crone's bad side?
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. What would have been the doldrums out here without him? She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
So you saw what happened to Gran?
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Stay in the chest until the crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not a peep out your beat till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged them to spare Gran. Brewess piped up first. Naughty boy! Oh, naughty! Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, "Run, boy, run before your legs rot off." They all laughed, and I legged it.
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf. Farewell, Witcher.
So long.
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother. Took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar under the house. Cellar doors hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin.
It feels a little bit laggy or something. It's so weird. There's an FPS drop, but not entirely sure what's happening.
By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual.
Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them? They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right. Let's take a look at these dolls. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
Might very well be.
I'm not entirely
but I
sure.
can't be sure.
I
Should
don't
look
quite
at the
remember
others.
the right doll.
Bird feathers woven into this one. If I had to bet on it, I'd say this doll represented Philippa.
Philippa Eilhart, if that's true, then...
Relax. First name that came to mind, that's all. Philippa's way too clever for the crones to have snared her in some trap. Besides, we're not here for Philippa. We're here to save Anna. And I can't think of any link between her and bird feathers.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse, and this doll, in fact, symbolizes Anna?
Doubtful. Crones would have no reason to employ trickery here. Should look at the others. Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her neck.
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg. This cannot be the one.
All right. I'll look at the others. Human ear attached to this one.
Belong to one of the peasants, doubtless. Anna still has both her ears.
Let's look at the others.
Well, apparently this is the one.
This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting?
Not just any...
Let's take this one. Let's try.
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
You see the mark. I don't know. Why do you see the mark?
Quick, outside!
Mike is here, and then he's not. It's not here. Random things are happening.
Mum, you're back. All will be well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving. Doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No, listen to me. The crones. I was to be their beast to the end, forever. You broke their spell, but now I must go.
What's she talking about, Witcher?
The crones deceived us. Their curse is a death sentence. No way to lift it, at least not in a way that would let Anna live. We broke their spell temporarily, partly. Now it's gotta run its course.
What? What does that mean?
She's dying.
It's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the Inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. And your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
None of this was your doing.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass in time.
I'd like to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then we must bury her and return to her.
Very well.
I actually don't know what ending is better. Like if you think about it, she's dying, and it's kind of bad and sad, right? But at the same time, at least, as this commander said, at least they had an opportunity to say goodbye to each other.
Last chance. Where's the coin?
In the other ending, where Anna survives, you do not free the spirit, you kill the spirit, and then you kinda go to look for Anna, you save her. The problem is that she is...
Be a rush of blood here if we don't finish by sundown. Roof won't lay itself on the stable, you prick whittlers.
In the other ending, Anna still stays delusional with her kind of madness or something. In this ending, at least, she said she had her normal, real personality and she managed to say goodbye. While in the other ending, you're kinda... She's saved, she's alive, but you let Baron live in this kind of a fantasy as well, because he's taking Anna and he's going to find some healer in somewhere, I don't know where, which is kind of weird. And then it doesn't change anything because Baron kind of loves her, but I'm not entirely sure she loves him, and she's in her madness, which is probably never be lifted, and Baron will, I don't know what's worse, him being dead or him living by his mad wife. I don't know. It's really, if I'm to choose between a greater and a lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all, honestly. I just don't know which one is better.
Tan the skin off his back.
Not one of the Baron's men, are you?
Horse feathers. Yeah.
What are you looking at?
What the hell happened?
Hanged himself. Plain enough to see.
Was he drunk?
Yeah. Always knew the hooch would be his end.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay. find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice
And
and
never
never
look
look
back.
back.
That's what I was talking about.
Lost everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
Don't look too concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail? Baron was a good soldier, but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
I imagine they will.
What do you say we hit the high road?
He grabbed
Set
him by
out
the
in
cloak
search
and
of
ran right.
I feel like there is a problem with the audio. I'm not entirely sure it's the effect voice for masterable music effects for. I'm not entirely sure what is the it's not the music that I want, it's maybe the effects. No, effects is probably me hitting someone, right? What is the audio for the dialogues? I feel like that in terms of music we hear it perfectly fine, but when things come to dialogues or these cutscenes or pre-recorded videos, we don't hear it well enough.
Fucking bet your arse, but not just now.
Yeah. Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
Kinda sad ending.
What are ye looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
Wow. I think this video is one of the best videos actually, because it actually develops this cutscene or whatever I don't know I should call it. I think that it actually develops this idea. If I'm to choose between a greater and a lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. We hear this quote in the it's basically what Geralt says, right? And it's in some way his philosophy. And I remember I think we had this phrase in the or sentence, like, or I don't know what is that, in the Witcher from Netflix, and obviously it was in the book, but only in the video game they actually develop and kind of finish this idea. Because even though it's true that if I'm to choose between a greater and a lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. At the same time, it's important to understand that, as they said, that sometimes though the stakes are too high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. Most times you make a choice and never look back. Or you need to make choice. And of course, maybe in the case of real life decisions, it's not exactly two bad decisions, right? If you need to choose for your, I don't know, university or your job or any kind of other decisions, right? It may be two good decisions instead of two bad decisions. But the fact that sometimes it's hard to make this choice between two options. It's a very kind of real problem, and I don't know if it's sad or not, but realistically speaking, you need to make choice if you don't know what to study. For example, you like economy and you like I don't know, biology. You need to make a choice between these two options. Those were just random options. You might like, I don't know, you might want to be a professional gamer or something, like, and to be an esports, to be in an esports team or something, or to study in a university. You see, it's not particularly bad options, but you need to you need to make a choice. And there's another good there's like a third part of this idea that is developed in the TV series, or maybe it was in the books, because I haven't read books at least yet. Maybe at some point I'll read. Right now I don't feel like reading them. Eventually I might read them. And they said that you made a choice, but you'll never know if it was the right one. It's when Geralt killed Renfrey, and it was... What was the name of that wizard? Oh man, I don't remember. Oh, well, this is what that wizard told him. You made a choice, but you'll never know. I think it was him. You made a choice, but you'll never know. Maybe it was Renfrey. You made a choice, but you'll never know which one is the right one. You'll never know. And that's it. You see, in your life, sometimes you need to make a choice. You'll probably, and you most definitely not gonna know what would happen if you choose something else. It's only a hypothetical thing, so you just need to stick to your choice. You need to make a choice and just never look back and never feel any regrets, because at some point you'll have to make a choice. You have to make a choice, and it's something normal. I guess choosing something is inevitable.
What?
Oh, the teleport is here. I actually missed it. Or... It's weird. I only noticed it right now. I was always teleport. I mean, I know that they've added it, but I feel like in the previous chapters we didn't have it. We only had it after him hanging himself. I'm not entirely sure. I'll check it in my previous videos. It's so weird, man. Whatever. Let's visit Keira. And because it's an important quest as well, you can skip it.
Oh.
I mean, you can skip a lot of things, but the problem is that there will be consequences. I like to make Keira's quest because she might eventually help you in the she might help you later on, so why not make it?
The rats, why did he...
Bloody rodents. Better to stuff them with a poison. or crush them into a
I actually wanted to make some changes here. Increases the chance of landing fast. I need this stuff. And I also need this thing. And I also need maybe this thing. It's not bad. And also I might need this thing as well. I need this thing. I need this thing. Oh, this one is not bad as well. This thing as well. Metabolical control, why not as well? And this thing, and this thing, and this thing. Or maybe not. Maybe no heavy. I'm probably not gonna use heavy things, but light and medium. And maybe this one. Maybe this thing as well. Okay, I need all these things. This is kind of crazy. This is why I actually installed these mods, you see? This is why, in my opinion, when you have completed the game already, it creates some additional... Maybe it won't be as balanced, though I don't really feel like it's about balance, because in the end, like, what's the fact that you have one place of power bonus active? It's not like it's gonna change much, you know, or like the fact that I can carry more and other things. It's like, or like 2 shots before reloading. I think that those are just small boosts, but it's more like quality of life improvements. All these things, they should have probably been present since the very beginning. For example, the fact that I can carry 6 more weight. Like, clearly I'm struggling right now with weight. I can't take any much things. I have to drop them or sell them or something. So that's it. And I will 12, 15, oh man, 22, and then every level, 31, 32, 33, so need level 30. Vast majority of bonuses, but that's it. But if you complete the game one time,
did you see what he
it's
did with...
It's great to have mods.
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt, you gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Can I buy something?
Bet the old witch.
She did indeed.
Very much so.
Different things, but they cost too much. But I can buy some books. Might be interesting. Though obviously I'm gonna find these books. I'm gonna find them by looting chests and stuff.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it.
They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt.
Thank you.
Destination Skellige. I need level 16. But I can still go to Novigrad. But I also need to go to Oxenford. Now in a more of kind of official manner. That's weird. I thought I played with these guys. No. Let's collect these cards and let's see what happens next. Oh yeah, obviously, because one is in Novigrad and another one is in Novigrad as well. Oh no, it's in at the cross. This is where I need to go. You know what? Whatever, I'm going to Novigrad. In at the crossroads. That is weird. I will come back to Keira and make the quest, because I need to go over there, and there's a fast travel on that island. But I want to begin with... Why am I clicking? But I need to visit... I want to win Gwent cards first. I want to say Gwent is my main purpose of the weird. I visited this inn and I thought I played for the card. I'm kind of confused. But well. One is the... is my purpose of playing this game.
Greetings.
They say you play cards.
They don't speak idly then. Times are tough, and rare cards are often worth more than a fistful of gold. So, will you play?
Let's.
Okay, what do we have? Nothing interesting. Okay. I'm looking, but it's actually pointless. I'm just wasting your time because, you know, whatever. I don't know what I'm looking. Not like it's gonna change anything. He's either winning or not. What am I looking at? It's not like I can analyze something here. Whatever. What are you looking at? Whatever. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Why are you giving me this? Why does...
Oh, damn.
You might look to your deck.
See, when you have bad cards, when you have a single spy, a single reviving card. Whatever, man. Only crappy cards. Now it looks better. A decoy card, a spy card, and a reviving card. Obviously. Keeps reviving people. Obviously. He got 35 healing units or reviving, whatever. Medic. 35 medics. Nice. Not a single spy though, which is funny. Now I got medics, but I got no one to revive actually. 'Cause they're all kind of bad.
Must admit, I scoffed and lost. Well, stupidity's got its price. My prize card's yours.
This game is like a Russian roulette. You're like, if you get good cards, then you win. If you get bad cards, then you lose. I mean, it kind of sounds awful. They only give you 10 cards, so there's just no way you can win if you got bad cards. As sad as it sounds, but realistically speaking, that's it. Like if my deck, okay, I'm not gonna speak about elves and Squirtle and monsters because they work differently. But I can guarantee you that if you Nilfgaard and Northern Kingdoms, they are very dependent on their spies and decoys. If you don't have any spy or a decoy or a medic, then you're doomed, because basically your main strategy is to win by actually using all your cards. And because you have spies, you just throw those spies and give and take additional cards. Same works for decoys. When an enemy uses spies, you can just replace them. Same works for medics, because you can revive spies. You're very dependent on spies. If you don't have spies, I should have probably passed there that way. That was the whole point, not through this swamp. So that's it. You really need spies. You really need it. So if your main power is spies, you know, the main power of Scoia'tael and monsters is to call additional cards. So basically, all what you need is one card from the combo, and then you'll summon all other cards from the combo. So if you have several cards in your hand, then you're kind of losing it, because you need to basically how summon works, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong, but I think it summons cards from your deck. So if you have, and there are several 2 or 3 different combos with neckers and stuff. So when you have one card and you use it, it summons all other cards, even if they're not in your hand. So that's the whole point. The idea is to have as much diversity as it possible, so you don't have cards from your combo, so it can summon from your deck. So you're kind of having, instead of having 10 cards, you're having 15 or 20 if you can summon them. So that's really cool. But that's it. So if monsters didn't have any cards from combos, and they only have like unique cards that give 2, 3, or 4 power or something points, then you're you don't have your main battle force or something. Same goes for spies. So if you don't have your spies as Northern Realms, I just don't know how to play with it. I mean, okay, you can use your normal cards, but obviously you're gonna lose, because, for example, against Nilfgaard, it's impossible. They always have spies, and they have this boost like Northern Realms. 2 blue stripes or 3, they boost each other. So instead of, as you saw, instead of having 8 power, it becomes 16, because they double their power. No, they're not doubling, they're just having +4 from their original power. Gets added to their current power. So if it's 4, original 4 as well, so they become 8. And another one, the third one, gives them 4 one more time, so it becomes 12. 12, 12, 12, it's 36. So this is one of their benefits of the Northern Realms. So you didn't have it, you're just losing everything. There is a chest somewhere. Oh. There. There.
Come on.
You're fucking dead! Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Oh boy. First, what is that? Quest available. There's a quest there.
Giddy up.
looked like a forest, but I'm not entirely sure it is. What is happening? Why are you crying? People are sleeping.
What?
Show me what you have in stock.
Show me what you got. Oh boy.
Show me what you have in... So...
That reptile gazing don't scare me.
Move it.
Okay. What else do we have? Nothing interesting. There is a quest here, if I remember correctly. But it's a quest. Wait. Quest developed. I forgot the quest. Yeah, obviously, because the quest is not direction.
Go,
go, man. Are you drunk? You drunk? For a second, I thought they were sleeping. Oh yeah, this guy, I remember him.
It's you. Witcher. John Velen, remember? You saved me from the drowners. Was Coppolis then? Now, why, my purse is bursting.
Mm-hmm. With coin that belonged to the refugees. Vengeance tastes sweet.
I thought you'd come for your reward. I'll gladly pay, mind you. You saved my life, no two ways about it. But if you're looking for a bruising, well, you'll find it.
Should have left you there, tied up, right at the water's edge.
Well, you can't turn back time. But I'm willing to see to it your conscience don't torment you long. Get him!
They're stealing from people, I don't know what to say, man. It's kind of sad. Robbing people, killing them. Family business. What's next? Over shopkeeper over there. I'll win the card and I will do the Keira's quest. We need to do that. The first time, if I remember correctly, the first time when I played The Witcher, I didn't do Keira's quest, and I didn't see her in Keira more later on. Not like it changes something. I think it was a good discovery. That is the most correct word. Kind of discover of the game, you know. But yeah, I've learned about the Witcher world. I've learned a lot of things when I played this game the first time. Homemade cakes. Devil in the woods. I need this one, the white lady as well. High stakes Gwent. Exact. I got everything I need. Now we can win the last card. And then get back to Velen, to the no man's land. War.
Careful, you scamp. This is no regret, not your backyard.
Why are you wandering the streets, eh? Tempting decent men into indecent thoughts.
I must go to the well.
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Why don't you just tell the truth?
What do you mean, why? She's a non-human. Lions in their blood.
Don't let that fair face beguile you, Witcher. Pretty as a picture on the outside, she-elves, but the most vile filth within.
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's go, Reddy. Killing's like batting an eye for Witchmen.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over? For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
Stop. Can't handle all this gratitude. We really ought to learn our manners from the elder races. That's plain to see.
What would you expect? Payment? Or am I to fall into your arms? Perhaps spread my legs for you? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Kinda funny situation, you know. You're helping someone instead of simply saying thank you. She's complaining. Yeah, you'd rather get attacked, robbed, or maybe even something worse.
Slow now. Fuck.
But at least do it on your own. Protect yourself on your own, rather than take any kind of help from the Witcher. People are weird, it's true that. And you know, of course, it's a video game, but in real life it's exactly the same thing. People are so ungrateful. I watched the video from some about some grannies in Russia. Basically, there was a guy who had a bakery, and he decided to, because in Russia the economic situation is kind of meh, he decided to help elder people. He decided to give free bread for grannies and grandpas. So
Hey there.
so he decided to give the free bread. So what happened is that it was not much, it was only one bread per person, but basically there was a big queue of people waiting outside, because it was a free bread. Obviously, why wouldn't you take it, right? And when the journalists that actually made this video, they started to ask people why, I mean, what do you think about all of that and stuff, people started complaining. Well, it takes too much time to take this bread, there is just too much people. Some people were saying, why they only give one bread per person, maybe they need to give more. or something, and there was one or maybe several grandmas that said that something like he's probably a thief or something. Why would he give a free bread? So he's just probably trying to buy a pardon from a god or normal people by giving this free bread or something. And so people are so used to being tricked or something like that, or scammed, that they can't believe that someone might actually give something for free. And so they start to complain, they start to blame the person, accuse him of something. And it just shows the crazy world we're living in. People are so ungrateful. It's just kind of crazy. And you know, this is the video game. I gave you an example from the real life. You can just find it on YouTube. I watched this video on YouTube. Just type something like, I don't know, free bread, grannies complaining, or whatever. I don't know. Formulate it properly. I want to say that it was in somewhere in Siberia, but I'm not entirely sure. Somewhere in Russia, it's for sure. So just look for it if you're really interested in that. It's just crazy. People are so, I don't know. Don't do anything good for people, because they're gonna eat you alive, even for doing something good.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people. So, buckwheat millet, they said.
Apparently I'm not far from the inn, so I'll just run a little.
Such lovely natural surroundings.
It looks kind of awful when people are just lying somewhere on Earth like that. Not far from the inn, being completely drunk.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The Kingfisher preen, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the Kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
What are you serving today?
Nice. Oh, this guy I guess it's better than nothing.
Looking
I
for a
gotta
partner.
collect them all.
Wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Then you're in the right place, friend. If you'll play now, I'll stake the unique card from my collection.
Sure, let's play.
I need cards. Please. Spies. Give me spies. Oh, I get another spy. Oh. Well, that is weird. Okay. Okay. Why it's always my turn? Is it cool? This is the combo cards. He's taken them. He's only used one card, right? Or two cards maybe. Another one came from his deck, which is really comfortable. This is why monsters, they're really playing with this summoning cards. Lash. Shouldn't be Lashy? Why it's Lash? Okay. I'm just gonna skip this. You can actually skip it if you want. You don't have to do that. I just get nothing to do in my life, so I'm wasting my time. But as long as you're above 18, you can skip the round because you've already won.
You win. Card's yours.
What is the card?
One cannot make
Type or egg of organization is Tibor. Okay, we got a quest. Collect them all. Or maybe I'll make Keira's quest in the next part because I don't want to make it too long. So maybe I should defeat Smithy and fix damaged shrines, and this is what I'm going to do.
Faster.
Ate at a kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta
What's he doing
position
here?
where they tossed their neck.
What village in here?
Let's go over there.
Slow now. Whoa.
It's kind of funny. They've already put the chest, but we didn't even visit that inn. Which it probably shouldn't be like that,
What's
you see,
he
but
doing here?
it's yet again, it's kind of scripted. But eventually you'll meet Zoltan there and you'll have, it will be like your safe house or something. In at the crossroads? Again? Again and again. We're coming back to this inn. What is happening?
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Ye seek trouble?
Come on, folks. No one willing to fight Smithy. There's a prize at Smithy here. Look to me like a fierce-fisted fighter. Just right for our tournament. It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure. You in?
I'm ready to fight.
One and all, hear this. Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
The witch will face Smithy. He'll pound his gob like... pounds hot iron ingots.